these lights off of my chain. Got me feeling like I just won a grand.
Breaking news.
Same day like a child. They put her face on the butt like piranhas. New judge.
Bar in Waterbury. The blast of violence happened around 2 o'clock this morning at the Lit Ultra Lounge. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Dylan Fearon has the details.
Oh, I hear gunshots all the time.
Danielle Davis lives just around the corner from this bar, now the center of a homicide investigation.
It's very upsetting.
3 people were shot inside the Lit Ultra Lounge around 2 this morning. One of the 3, a man, was killed. We were here as Waterbury police started their investigation. Cops tell us they haven't arrested anyone yet. They're still looking for whoever did this.
I don't go out. I go out during the day. I don't feel safe at night.
The 2 other people shot here last night are a 35-year-old man from New Britain and a 32-year-old woman from Bridgeport. They were both sent to St. Mary's Hospital overnight. We're told they're both expected to be okay.
I'm upset about this town's reputation.
In Waterbury, Dylan Fearon, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Meantime, Waterbury police are investigating another homicide, this the second in less than 24 hours. This latest incident happened around 11 last night in the parking lot of Salsa Tropical Social Club on Watertown Avenue. Investigators say that there was some kind of a fight and then gunfire, hitting 51-year-old Dennis Santos, that is the club's owner. Santos died at the hospital. Officers arrested 44-year-old Ramon Rodriguez. Rodriguez is now charged with murder and is behind bars on $2 million bond.
For the 3rd time in less than a week, police in Waterbury are investigating fights that ended with someone being killed. We told you about 2 of the previous incidents over the weekend. The first, overnight Saturday on East Main Street. Then 10 hours later, there was another one on Watertown Avenue. Incidents are not far from the latest one overnight on North Main Street near Birdie's West Indian Restaurant. NBC Connecticut's Braceda Landaverde joining us live now with an update from Braceda.
Yes, well, Mike, police say these incidents all look very, very similar. They all happened during the late hours. They all happened outside of local businesses, and 2 of them even involved owners. Now, while they do look very similar, police say they are not connected. It's just a coincidence, and they say these incidents were all targeted.
No, another shooting? Come on, man.
Waterbury neighbors concerned over 3 recent homicides in the city since Saturday.
This is nothing new. There's nothing new.
The first fatal shooting taking place on Saturday just before 2 a.m. outside of Mickey's Jamaican restaurant. The second homicide happening on the same day just after 11 p.m. outside of Salsa Tropical Social Club. And the most recent one overnight just before 1 a.m. outside of Birdie's West Indian Restaurant. Officers responded to the scene on North Main Street for reports of gunfire.
We had a male victim that was shot, transported to Waterbury Hospital, where he was pronounced dead.
Authorities identified the gunshot victim as 32-year-old Lashard Santos of Waterbury, and they do have a prime suspect.
We don't have a name to release on the suspect right now, but this is a very, very fresh, very, very active investigation, and we do anticipate having that arrest warrant completed before the end of business today.
One resident who lives next door to the establishment heard multiple gunshots and is concerned for the safety of his wife and newborn child.
And I'm afraid that a freaking bullet might hit through a window at any moment, so you never know. Living on this side is very scary. I'm 46 years old. I stay in the house. I can't do nothing. I can't take my son to the park.
Waterbury Police Chief says those concerns are not falling on deaf ears. The department is working to address an almost 30% increase in violent crimes.
We're trying really hard to combat a lot of the issues that are going on. Our officers are working harder than ever with less staffing.
Now, the chief says they are working with state police to create a violent crime task force. We'll have more on that ahead at 6. For now, live in Waterbury, Briseida Landaverde, NBC Connecticut News.
A New Jersey man is dead after a shooting at a nightclub in Waterbury early Saturday morning that also injured 2 other people. Police have identified the man who died as 38-year-old Adam Bellamy of New Jersey. Officers were called to the Lit Ultra Lounge at 2 in the morning. 2 citizens from Waterbury, Daniel Ganby, Ryan Williams, gave a statement. Ganby, you got to be aware of your surroundings anywhere you go. It's getting worse and worse as the days go by. Here in Waterbury, sirens is going crazy, a lot of sirens. I came home and it was all bad, said Ryan Williams of Waterbury. Man, Waterbury, we got 4 bodies within not even a whole fucking month, like less than a month. We got 4 bodies. Niggas can't go to the club. Niggas can't be outside. Niggas can't do none of that shit because of all the motherfucking gunplay. Can't do nothing in our own city. And if you watch the press conference, he said they short on staff. Meaning they don't even have enough police in the city to protect the city. So, what is that saying? It's Rico Sama, we outside news. Right now we got some action, so we're gonna check it out. Like somebody done passed out over there at the bar, man. Until next time, we outside. For those who don't know who Greg Thomas is, Greg Thomas was a Hartford police officer. And he was, I think he was off duty or something like that. He was on paid leave, and he got into an altercation at the gas station out here. And he killed somebody. And that happened 45 minutes after the last one, I believe after Mikey's killing. An off-duty Hartford Police Department detective was charged in connection to a shooting in Waterbury on Sunday morning. The Waterbury Police Department officers responded to an area of Kingsley Court just before 5 a.m. on Sunday on a report of a gunshot victim. Officers located a 37-year-old man with a gunshot wound to his left hand, Waterbury Lieutenant Ryan Bissett said in a release on Monday. Also, Waterbury Police Department is short on staff.